We need to think about how we're going to get the trailer over here, or how close do we want it? Do we want to be able to drive the trailer all the way to the end of this terrace?
I think that's not necessary. We don't use a big quantity of materials inside the dig. We use only 4 centimeters in inches.
Two.
2 inches. Only 2 inches here. In all the line. We can take to here, then put here, using the
Wheelbarrow.
Stop here, it's enough to us.
Okay, and are we going to make 1, 2, or 3 more furrows?
I think more too.
Okay.
Here we have conditions to plant grass, to cut. When we cut, we put here to growing again, and we cut again and put here to make a cycle of nutrients. In the future, when you start to plant fruits or other species that are interesting, economically interesting, you can use one line of this to plant these trees, and other lines to plant food to the tree.
Right.
Yeah, you cut and put to the tree. It's a movement necessary that all the time. In the nature you have this, in the forests. And we can make a forest here.
Awesome. Yeah, all right. That's not going to take me very long at all. I just need to make it so Daniel can safely and plausibly back up the trailer while it's loaded up the hill, and give him enough room to back in this way. I'd hoped to be done with the bulldozer at this point in the season. The idea was to build the terraces and move on. But the dam that you see me working on here, I had intentionally left that unfinished because I hadn't fully calculated how high it needed to be. Knowing that access was a problem, and you telling me that I needed to get close to the terrace but not on it, I only ran the dozer for about an hour just trying to improve the grade so that Daniel would be able to back down the hill safely with almost 11,000 pounds behind him. I apologize for the brevity, but I have to run over. I need the impact gun, and I need 2 sets of cabin plugs. I stopped the leak. You know, when I'm at home working out with my son, who I make lift kettlebells, I always wonder, how often are you going to really do farmer carries? Well, here I am with a 30-pound toolbox, doing not quite a sprint, but half a sprint. Almost to the dozer. Don't run out of neon battery. Come on, break this loose. Oh, geez, that's bad. This is awful. Oh boy, that's hot. Hear it gurgling. This is so bad. How am I going to prevent that from spilling everywhere? Oh my God, that's so much. Ooh. Okay. We'll set that up here for now. Hey, tell Daniel I blew a hose. I've ran that hose for 3 hours. Oh, that breaks my heart for a lot of reasons. I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Upside. Top Upside earners are making as much as $300 a month. Getting started with Upside was super easy. Within 10 minutes, I found the restaurant I wanted to eat at. I had a steaming bowl of bulgogi, treating myself to a nice dinner and earning some cash back while I do it. But for me, the most common use case for Upside is on that long stretch between here and the ranch. I have to go through quite a bit of fuel, and it's a lot easier for me to pick a gas station if Upside is showing me where I can earn money while I do it. Whether I'm in my daily driver or I'm in a ranch vehicle, it's so much easier to find a gas station where I'm going to get the best deal for money that I got to spend anyway. To find out how much you can earn, click the link in the description to download Upside. Use the promotion code Dustups to get an extra 25 cents for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Or scan the QR code here to claim this offer. That's Daniel.
All right, so you want the good news or the bad news?
Oh, the bad news is coming, so give me more.
Your spare tire mount on the trailer broke. Towed great.
Yeah,
Can't go over 76. Truck won't let me go over 76.
I believe that.
From the time I picked up the trailer at Bill's place to the camp, 48.1 gallons of fuel.
No way.
I mean, that's almost 11,000 pounds.
I heard you coming from about, not a mile away, but probably 2 miles away. Just go-gon, 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 go-gon.
Wow. And I'm creeping too. I'm not like flying because, you know, the trailer's wider and the bigger rocks are out there. So I'm like, bam, bam. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is gonna hurt. Everything else turned out fine. The dirt's here.
You want some more bad news?
What's that?
You know those new hoses you got for me?
Uh-huh.
One of the crimps failed.
Oh, you're kidding.
I probably lost 5 gallons of fluid. Probably one of the worst spots I could have had a leak because it's the lowest point on the dozer. So all the fluid just came pouring out.
How mechanically inclined are you?
I can turn a wrench.
But yeah, there's no fixing the hose. It's done. I got lucky in a weird way that I broke down as I was relatively close to finishing, and I was able to do those wind sprints up to the storage shed to go get all the tools and the cleanup material I needed to prevent that hydraulic oil from getting all over my agro rewilding project. All in all, not a disaster, but it's just typical of how everything goes out here. Often 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, but you roll with the punches.
And every time I slowed down, I could smell that. And I didn't
The trailer might slow down, but the perfume does not.
Oh, no. And I had my windows up until, well, coming down here.
Yeah.
My windows been up the whole time.
We're out of daylight anyway, so I think this is the stopping point for today. And then, well, we can stage everything. We could bring like the tools over, the pickaxe, the wheelbarrow, shovels. Let's just go get the tools, bring them here, and then we'll get after it tomorrow.
I got room for one person in my truck. We can also do this.
Heck yeah.
That would be kind of fun.
Hey, Ryan.
You know, it's been a minute since I've ridden in the back of a pickup.
I feel like we're in a romantic carriage ride.
I can tell you my wife would not be happy if this was a romantic carriage ride. Nothing about this is gentle. I think the last time I was in the back of a pickup was in college. I apparently didn't learn my lesson. We were going 30 miles an hour down a dirt road and I was leaning on the tailgate just like this and the tailgate popped open.
This one just had a whole bunch of trauma to it also.
Yeah, so
You're a smart guy.
yeah, you're very smart. I almost fell out of the truck at 30 miles an hour because the tailgate fell open. So you'd think I would do more to not repeat, but I'm a slow learner. So just put it right in here.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't bring a shovel.
Use
Here,
the wheelbarrow.
Yeah. Let me. I'll spread some.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait.
Good. Yes.
More.
More. Good.
Yes.
All right, back to the trailer. If you enjoy Dustups, there's more content just like this, except it's not available on YouTube. Check out the link in the description and you'll get access to a special bonus mini episode. Oh yeah. Look, fungus.
It's good. It's interesting the color. Sometimes when there's a black color,
Yeah, that's mold.
yeah, it's not good for the soil. But white and other colors, green, pink, it's good from the soil.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. Now that I see it, Joan, there's fungal growth in all of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
We start with life to transform the material to make a process.
Summarize my steps so far. First, I plant water with the terrace. Now I plant soil microbiology.
Yeah.
Then we plant seeds.
Yeah.
May as well. We learned yesterday the wheelbarrow is more trouble than it's worth. The buckets give you better control when it's time to distribute the material, so buckets. Do you think this is faster than the wheelbarrow?
Yes.
This looks so much faster. And we don't have to mix it nearly as much. I thought this was going to be like a half-day project. This is super fast.
Yeah. You start in one line and leave another.
Okay, so start at the inside. We need to think about this because if we put 2 barrels in the soil right now, it's toxic until it rains. Maybe we put 2% just in the surface.
Mhm.
It rains, we add more biochar. It rains, we add more biochar.
Good.
That way we don't.
Yeah. I talk about to use the biochar with urine in the middle because we use the sticks here, and the sticks there's a good quantity of carbon. We need balance, carbon and nitrogen, and with urine contribute to accelerate the process.
Okay.
But I agree with you. If we put a lot, we have a problem to make a toxic from the plants. So
So let me calculate the volume, how many barrels we need
okay.
for one line, only using 2-inch depth instead of a 12-inch depth. Okay, we are doing 230 linear feet. It is 1 foot wide, 2 inches deep, divided by 12 to get that into feet. Woo! We only want to use 1% of a barrel.
So the quantity is put salt in the food.
Yeah, exactly.
We use it only the
Yeah. Biochar Bay.
Yeah.
I think we have a title for the episode. Better too little than too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather walk this 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So just goes. And no chunks.
Chunks?
Chunks like
okay,
this
okay.
is bad.
Okay.
Break it.
So here we need create a conditions to concave place.
Concave.
We put this material here and here, mix it, and we made a concave.
Right.
And we are planting the name the cactus?
Prickly pear.
Prickling pear. But this, okay, I open for this land.
Right.
This part. I take the the cactus.
The prickly pear.
Yeah, prickly pear. I put here and take out.
Okay.
It's planted. Go to the other.
Right.
And we plant the seeds here.
Right.
And I gave here.
Okay.
I gave seeds, okay?
Right.
That's it.
But first, we mix. As you and I are going through this, which, by the way, he endured me mispronouncing his name for the better part of a week. He's a saint in many different ways. The thing that struck me is just how process-driven all of this is. Opening lines, mixing material, arranging things in just the right way. And what's amazing is we've done all this work and we haven't actually put anything in the ground yet. And that's what we're going to do next week. We've got the cactus going in, and we're going to get the trees and shrubs going. I've been trying to surprise everybody with an accelerated publishing schedule. Right now, there's just so much going on that I feel like I can put out material every week, keep the quality up, and obviously make it very engaging and useful for you, my viewer. If you want to keep up with the latest news, go to dustupsranch.com. That is how you're going to stay up to date. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.